Peace, fam. What's good? All right, first, to anybody who made a comment or asked a question, I'm going to get to your questions and comments, I promise. I've been trying to space the shit out so I don't just be oversaturating the page and boring y'all, you know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to get tired of me. So I try to space it out so that when I talk, I got some shit to talk about. But I appreciate all the comments and questions. Please keep them coming because y'all keep me sharp, you know what I'm saying? Making me stay on my shit. So all that's coming, and within today and tomorrow, I'm gonna answer all the questions. Promise. But first, before I even get into all that, I just want to do this for the record, make an apology to the sister that I mentioned in my "You Bitches Ain't Pretty" video. Not the sister who blocked me. Fuck you. You know what I'm saying? But the sister who I referenced, who I used to deal with. Cause I overstated myself when I said she was an embarrassment and all that. That wasn't the word that I would have used if I wasn't ranting at the time. You know what I'm saying? Cause that's an overstatement. She ain't embarrassed me like, and some kind of way she got the impression that I was saying I ain't like her, and that's not what I meant. Like, not you as a person. I didn't like what you were doing and how you presented yourself, and I think I was very vocal about that when we was together. So wasn't no secrets. I didn't wait till I got on YouTube to say none of that. But I didn't never tell you you embarrassed me, and that's because I don't mean that. You know what I'm saying? That's not what I meant. But I was unhappy with it, you know what I'm saying, on that, and pause. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't satisfied. You know, I was disappointed that you wasn't moving at the pace that I might have wanted you to. And that's you know what I'm saying? That's your thing. That's cool. But in your defense, also, let me say this. That at least you kept it 100. I was going to say real, but you wasn't keeping it real. I ain't going to sugarcoat shit for you. At least you was real about being fake. You know what I'm saying? You knew what you was doing and why you was doing it, and you wasn't gonna let me change that. You were gonna change it if you do, when you do, on your own terms, and I respect that. Because at the same time, while I was dealing with you, I was dealing with my son's mother, as you know what I'm saying? And that motherfucker was just pretending to do this shit. And she'll put her little afro puff in the ball and with her little dashiki and all that shit, and come home and we be on some real dumb, ignorant, unconscious ass talk. You know what I'm saying? Like, all that shit was an act for me. And I respect that more, what you did, than I would respect her, whether you believe it or not. I ain't bring her up because I don't even like talking about that bitch. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah. If I'm gonna use embarrassment, I'm more embarrassed by my choice as far as that go. But yeah, at least you kept it 100, you know what I'm saying? As far as what you was ready to do at the time. See, I appreciate that. You knew you wasn't ready, and you just didn't front like you were. So I don't want to even knock you because that, you know what I'm saying? Like I say, I use that as an example because I want to use myself as an example. I'm teaching. I ain't trying to be acting like I'm above none of this information. I done been there and done it. But at the same time, I think it's better that you did handle it like you did as opposed to trying to be who you thought I wanted you to be. Because I dealt with that simultaneously, and that situation was way worse. And that's what I'm saying. To the outside looking in, to the public, while I might be walking with you and you ain't looking how I want, and I'm over here trying to pretend like I ain't with that, I'm out the next day holding hands with this broad because she looked like what I'm want. You know what I'm saying? So that people looking, oh, look at y'all, you're so nice together, it's a beautiful family. And they don't know that bitch crazy. You know what I'm saying? She didn't want to wear none of that shit. She thought I was trying to make her ugly. That's a quote. By encouraging her to wear her natural hair and her regular clothes, all this shit. I ain't even gonna get into all that right now. But my point is, I appreciate what you did more. You know what I'm saying? So say that for the record, and I apologize for the record. I wasn't trying to be mean or rude or harsh, and I did overstate when I said that. I shouldn't have said that, because at the end of the day, I was with you, and it was years, and it would say a lot about me for me to be like, I just didn't like you for all them years. Like, well, what the fuck was wrong with me that I would put up with you for all them years if I just didn't like you, period? No, that ain't never what it's about. See, that's what y'all all fail to realize about me. Damn near every woman I done dealt with fails to realize. See, I think that shit is not real to you. That's almost imaginary that a man can actually give a fuck about more than your ass and your titties and all these things you've been conditioned to think are important to us. When you might find a man who genuinely sees past that and see your potential and what you could be and what you could become, if you were just to shed that bullshit, if you just removed all your preconceived notions of yourself, who would you be? See, that's what I see when I look at some of y'all, and I see your potential, and I see your power, and I try my best to bring that out as constructively as I can. And sometimes it don't work that way. Sometimes I might come off the wrong way and say something that might actually send you off in a whole nother direction. Just turned off on it as a science that I'm learning right now, how to say things. I know that's been an issue. I know my delivery has been a problem when I'm trying to reach certain people. I'm aware of all that. I don't have no problem admitting no flaws and mistakes I've made. So I just want everybody else to be the same way. Don't keep walking around acting like, oh, I did just think of a part where I did call you out too, and I meant that shit. I ain't gonna even take that shit back about what I said. I ain't even gonna remind everybody else what I'm talking about, but you know what I'm talking about. We are gonna talk about that privately. But as far as the rest of that, like I say, all that shit I was saying was not about you. I was just, all that shit just kind of came together at once. I don't know where all these women came from all of a sudden. All this shit seemed like I was supposed to talk about it, and it just took me back to that point in time in my life, so I said that shit. But just understand that, it's all love, you know what I'm saying? Anything I ever said or did, I did it because I cared and was concerned, and I really wanted the best for you, and still do. Ain't nothing changed. So just take it for what it's worth, and you know me. Y'all gonna get to know me, the rest of y'all. Peace. Be healthy.